Today, we're talking about restructuring. I think what the proponents of restructuring should hammer on is indeed to let each ethnic nationalities understand what this restructuring is all about. It is not about power, devolving powers and all that the way people present it. We must, as a nation, begin to look at our strength. God gave us great strength. When you look at even the God structure, I wrote it recently in the social media. If you look at the God structure, God gave the north massive land. And in the south, the land is smaller. But then he gave the southern part of the country the ocean and blessed it with crude oil, blessed it with bitumen, iron ore, and a lot of heavy minerals that can be transported on ships. In the north, he blessed the north also with solid minerals, cadmium, lead. As a matter of fact, when you look at what happens in Zamfara State, the lead is almost on the surface, poisoning people.
Yes, I mean, it's critically clear what the country has.
So what I'm trying to say in this case is that if we go the way of restructuring, the North can key into the modern trends where we have cars now that use electricity, that use batteries. Government, instead of looking for oil in the North, can begin to invest in battery plants and woo in the giant automobile industries, like the Teslas, the BM, Volvo, and the rest. In which case, we begin to export another thing similar to the oil in the South. All the states in the North will benefit from this. And the South can also begin to, you know, the oil is no longer very lucrative now. But it can go into process of cracking the oil further to get gas, which are still sellable. Then when you look at the present state of affairs in Nigeria, we have 36 states. Very many of them are not, they can't even take care of themselves. Coupled with the fact that the federal structure has made it impossible for these states to even be able to harness their minerals. So these states must be empowered to harness their minerals. The ultimate effect of this is that we're going to now export more, earn more money, generate more employment in creating these industries all across the 36 states of the Federation. More people will be employed, we'll export more, we'll make more money, and prices of items will come down, Naira-dollar ratio will crash. We must begin to look into this direction. The federal government can no longer afford to hold on to too much powers. They don't know where this your street is in Abuja.
Now, season after season, the unity and togetherness, staying together as a country for Nigeria has been threatened. For instance, that's across the major geopolitical zones. We've had social political agitations in Nigeria. The Biafra IPOB, Arewa Republic, we've had Oduduwa Republic agitations in that direction, Niger Delta Republic, sovereign national conferences have been called for. We've talked about resource control. Now we're talking about restructuring. But most of the times that these issues have come up, we've always had issues that we say, we can't talk about this.
We can't talk about it. We can't talk about it. You see, the fact that we can't talk about it, look, in the days of the military government, they were confronted by activists, students, and all that. When Obasanjo came to power, he had Sharia to contend with. As at the time Jonathan came, as at the time Yar'Adua came, he had militancy. Then Jonathan, then had the Boko Haram to contend with. These are escalations. As of today, we are talking about secession. This should send a powerful signal to the government that we must address the issues confronting the nation. See, I'm one of the maybe limited Nigerians that have been opportuned to sit privately with at least 4 of the past presidents. These are beautiful guys. They have this nation at heart. Buhari is not different. He has this nation at heart.
So what's the problem? Why is it taking so long?
Let's check the lieutenants. Let's check the people that work for each of these presidents. Let us check their mindset. See, the fact that Buhari contested like 3-4 times means that he has an agenda. He wants a better Nigeria.
Agenda is one thing. Delivery is another.
Yes. So delivery now.
So the buck still stops on the helmsman.
Yeah, it stops on the helmsman, and that's why this time around, I expect President Buhari to take charge and be the referee in this restructuring. He can call the National Assembly, call the President of the Senate, call the Speaker of the House of Rep, and reach a position with them. Say, look, let us dispatch the National Assembly members to their constituencies. Let them meet with their guys and come back. Not this kind of, today I think APC is going around the federation. Let us make it a lot more national. Involve the PDP, the U, all the parties. Involve all of them. And let them come back with their reports. And let it be adopted as the way forward for Nigeria. You see, unless we do this, the nation will continue to agitate.
All right, thank you very much. We'll continue this conversation shortly after the break. Mr. Leke Oyewole, a political analyst, has been discussing matters arising as Nigeria turns 57. We have other guests in line to talk about some of the issues that we have to talk about tonight. Nigeria's exit, planned exit from 90 international organizations. We have so much more for you. Don't go away.